An informational meeting taking place today focused on growing Wisconsin's energy sector. The goal was to learn about the opportunity for more clean, affordable, and reliable sources that fit the state's future energy needs. New at 4, Emily Beyer breaks down the potential heard by lawmakers in Madison today.
The more diversified our energy portfolio is, just like a retirement portfolio, the more stability and predictability we add to the pricing of our energy market.
The Joint Assembly and Senate Committees on Energy, Utilities, and Technology meeting today for an informational hearing focused on moving Wisconsin forward.
This is our opportunity to learn as much about the future and then craft that future policy.
3 companies and a nonprofit, 2 of them with a presence already in Wisconsin, some of them looking to expand in the state.
We have our head office here in Madison and currently employ 8 people, with plans to grow that to at least 500 employees within the coming 5 years. We're continuing to develop the technology both in-house and through sponsored research at the University of Wisconsin-Madison and aim to construct a prototype of our fusion energy system by 2028. This will be a large construction and operation project, investing hundreds of millions of dollars in the community where it will be located. We have begun our process for site selection and are prioritizing locations in Wisconsin.
The companies, all working on different technology and projects showcasing energy sources such as fusion, nuclear, and hydrogen power.
So particularly wind resources are very well suited for hydrogen production, and the pending 45V tax credits could lend to hydrogen production being brought into the state because of the low carbon renewable access. The biggest cost driver for making hydrogen electrolytically from electricity is the cost of electricity.
As for next steps, Assembly Committee Chair David Sneffen says over the next several months, committee members will continue to collaborate and develop solutions focused on ensuring Wisconsin is at the forefront of the energy evolution. Emily Beyer, Action 2 News.